You're graduating and you're trying to figure out what to do next.
Okay, yes.
What did you do?
Well, at the time, it was obvious what I had to do next. I had to go back to Israel for military service. So I wasn't looking for anything else. But while I was in college, it became clear to me again that I wanted to be a mathematician. I did very well in college. And I fell into the orbit of Durham, who was a very famous mathematician there, and took a variety of geometry and topology courses. So by that time, if you'd asked me, I probably would have said I wanted to be a geometer. And so, but certainly math was something which I wanted to do. Even in high school, even though I wasn't doing so great, if you asked me what I wanted to do, I would have said mathematician. So let me say something about Durham first, because again, the Durham also had a very big impact on me, in particular because my experience in high school, which was basically negative, and in my being in engineering school to a large extent because I didn't have the possibility of studying mathematics and not confidence that I could. In that situation, the fact that he seemed to be singling me out for high grades and praise, and taking seriously my desire to be a mathematician was very important. And in later years, of course, he gave me lots of very good advice. He's the one who basically sent me to grad school, arranged for it, told me how to go about finding a grad school to go to and a fellowship.
You have to go back to Israel then and join the army.
Yes, so I went to Israel. It's complicated, so I accepted to be drafted and serve in some kind of infantry, but ended up programming at the Weizmann Institute. And
what year is this?
This is 1961.
So what are you programming?
So I programmed a variety of fluid mechanics problems and a variety of things we're doing on Grant. I did some programming for some tidal motion project. I did some programming for some other hydrodynamics problems. And I must say that I didn't like the Weizmann Institute so much. I wanted to get more degrees. But I absolutely loved the computational fluid mechanics, computational physics.
What was the machine?
They had a home-built computer. The U.S. would not sell Israeli computers because they were afraid that they'd use it to build a bomb. So the Israelis built their own computer, which is called the Weizsack, which was, of course, they used it to build a bomb. But so I was working on the only computer in Israel.
What did one program with?
It's machine language on paper tapes. You get the tapes, you just have to read them like this. And so when the IBM cards came towards the end of my stay there, there was big progress.
Do you remember any of the algorithms?
I remember quite vividly the algorithms. Of course, they're prehistorical. But I programmed relaxation algorithms. I programmed Runge-Kutta stuff. I just programmed easy, standard numeric analysis.
And how did you know those algorithms? From your mechanical engineering training or just reading?
Well, there was some training there, a bit of training, and I read up. And of course, some of my colleagues there were very knowledgeable. And so I keep in touch with those people quite well. I also keep in touch with childhood friends from kindergarten and grade school.